Saturday morning, week 3 of yard sale season, and this week just happens to be my very own community yard sale, so I'm going out on foot because I think it's maybe a mile or so, and I'm gonna see what I can find here. And you can see it begins right out here. I don't know if you can tell, but I've got a backpack on. That way if I find some things, I can throw it in there. Any big stuff I'm gonna have to come back for. Check out how busy it is. This is very rare for over here. Of course, there is a light rain happening right now, to be expected on yard sale day. Nothing for me over there, nothing for me over there. 2 shutouts so far, but I still got some distance here. Not a whole lot on this side, but I think once we get up here a little ways, we'll end up finding some things. Second week in a row that I probably should have worn my rain jacket. Luckily, this sweatshirt is kind of water repellent, which is nice. Shout out to Under Armour. If you want to sponsor this video, that'd be wonderful. I could use some free gear or some free yard sale money. So rocking the Under Armour hat. I left my Alaska hat at home today. I'm just not sure about that style. Didn't really go over well with the missus, and I think her style choices are probably a little bit better than mine. A lot of clothes at that one, but no kids' clothes, which is what I'm looking for. Why is this so dark? Oh man. Anyway, on to the next one. I'm really starting to think this whole walking thing was not a good idea. You can see just how wet I'm starting to get out here. My camera is soaked. Then you kind of get stuck in spots like this where there's no houses, no yard sales, and you can see behind me, it's been a little while since I hit my last one too. Things just keep looking bleaker for me out here. I just made a turn. That was the main road. I just turned down here, and now I'm gonna see what things hold down here for me. Losing hope. This isn't for sale, but I did find something cool back here. Check this out. Old Volkswagens. 3 of them. Very cool. I'd love to have one of those. Maybe later. Another strikeout for me there. I'm in another one of those stretches where there's no yard sales for a while. Just a lot of walking in the rain. Actually, here's a little something in the woods over here. Go over and check this out. That was the best yard sale that I've been to so far in terms of kids' clothes. They actually had some 3T stuff there. The problem was it was all just super worn and it looked really bad. And for 50 cents, you really can't complain, but I figure I'd rather spend a little bit more money and get some nicer stuff. You can really find some great kids' clothes if you do enough searching at yard sales. I'm not gonna commit to that one. So the walking continues through the rain on to the next yard sale. You're not gonna believe this, but another strikeout. Just went to this yard sale right here, and unfortunately that is the end of the line. I've actually turned around and I'm starting to walk back right now. And I have to say today was a pretty big disappointment, but you can't really have success every day, and rainy days like this, it causes a lot of people not to even have their yard sale. So at least I got out, I got a little bit of walking in, so that was good. But no fines, no major yard sale haul today, but at least I went out and I had I guess you'd consider it a good time. That is if you consider a good time to be walking a mile in the rain. As I'm walking home here, I didn't want to leave you empty-handed in this video since I didn't find anything, so I thought, why don't I tell you a story? And I want to tell you the story about my very first community yard sale over here exactly 22 years ago today. It was May 13th, 1995. It was 5 months after we moved over here when my parents built the house that we live in right now. And that was an amazing day because I went yard selling with my dad. It wasn't nothing like this. It was nice and sunny, a beautiful day. And I ended up finding a couple toys and things, but that wasn't the coolest thing about the day. It was on our way back, I ended up finding a box full of kittens. Well, specifically one kitten, and it was my very first outside cat, and his name was Milo. He kind of was like a dog. He would follow me around and stuff like that. And I'll always remember May 13th, 1995 for that reason. My very first community yard sale day, and I got myself this beautiful tan and white kitten that became one of my best friends when I was like 10 years old. And yes, pets can be your best friend. that note, I just made it home walking down my driveway right now. Thank you for sticking through this video. Hopefully you got something out of it. I hope your day is a little less rainy than this one, and if you're out yard sailing, I hope you find all the good hauls.